Hello, Intuit friends. Welcome if you're watching this after the live stream. Thank you so much for tuning in. If you would like to take part in the 5 minute live readings where I select a topic and do a 5 minute reading for those subscribers or current subscribers or new subscribers that may be interested in having a free live quick reading, then don't forget to turn on your notification bell. But that means you need to turn on, that means you need to click and subscribe. Okay, so the first thing you need to do is subscribe to the channel. Next thing, you know turn on your notification bell and alerts so that you are informed whenever I come on for a reading. For those of you who are new to my channel, welcome. My name is Alexa Tarot, and I am a second-degree Reiki practitioner, as well as an intuitive tarot and oracle reader. And if you are interested in learning more about me, my client testimonials, my credentials, or if you would like to schedule a private reading, then all my information is down below in the description box as well as in the chat. Please note that these readings are for entertainment purposes only. Okay. And kindly read all of the information that I have in the chat room before you add yourself to the list. You need to understand the questions that I'm going to be channeling. You need to figure out if you've been here on the 18th or the 19th. If you have, you're not going to be placed on the list today. But stay tuned next week or maybe Sunday where I'll be channeling more messages. Sundays, usually I do spiritual Sundays where I channel messages live, 5 minutes for what you may need to know for the week ahead or what your guides may want to share with you. So it could go either way. Okay. So if I don't do it on Sunday, chances are I'll do it during the week. All right. So I'm going to give you 2 minutes there to read all the information that I have in the in the chat. Okay, so read over that and then place yourselves in the number system. Okay, so whoever is number one, and so forth, I will be calling you in the manner in which you have placed yourselves, in the live chat. Okay. So I'll do that in 2 seconds. I'll be right back. So just take a quick look and then I'll say hi to everyone, okay? All right, that being said, let's take a look and see who is on, who's visiting, who's new to the channel. If you are new to the channel, please let us know so that we can give you a nice warm welcome, okay? All right, let's see. Testing 1, 2, 3.
Testing 1, 2, 3.
All righty. All right. All right, let me review the following. Let me see. Let me take out the list of the 18th and the 19th so I can see who has gotten a reading and who hasn't. All right, so let's take a look here. We have new and current subscribers. There's a 5. I'm doing a 5 minute free live reading for entertainment purposes only. If you're contacted for a reading, it isn't me. I do not contact anyone for personal readings. I allow potential clients to contact me, not the other way around. Please do not get scammed. My legal disclaimer is as follows. Readings are for entertainment use only or purposes only. Please remember, readings should never replace professional licensed medical therapeutic legal advice or licensed medical therapeutic legal help. My readings are for entertainment use only and are not replacements for getting licensed professional medical financial therapeutic legal advice. Okay, if you participated on June 18th or June 19th, you will not be added to the list today, as it is the same topics from those 2 days. Okay, I will call people as they appear on the live stream if they haven't gone before this week. Place the number and be mindful of prior number placements. Okay, select one example question below and do not use full names. Okay, the example questions are as follows. Okay, what do I need to know about my current connection or single life? So if you are in a connection, that means you are actually officially dating someone, seeing someone, then that's the question that you can choose. If you are single, you can ask, what do I need to know about my love life or my single life? Okay. Second question, how can I move my love life forward? Okay. If you are in a connection, just let me know if you are. If you're not, if you're single, just let me know you're single just so that I can move a lot quicker. Because if not, I'll just have to give you like 2 messages back and forth, and that will take more time and it'll eat up your 5 minutes. Okay. How can my partner and I improve our love life? So, keyword there is partner. That means you are already actively in a connection. All right. If you are not actively in a connection, but you want to know about someone who you may have had a connection with, or you were ghosted or something like that, then the next question would be better for you, which is, why was I ghosted? Okay. So those are the questions, sample questions there that I'll be doing the reading for. And let's take a look at who is on the list. And we have here Sophia. Hello, Sophia. Elena. Elena, actually, you were on yesterday. I gave you a reading yesterday. Sophia, let me see. Were you on the list, Sophia? No, you weren't. You haven't stopped by. Ed, I believe I gave you a reading as well. It was about Jen. So yeah, I do remember. Yeah, so far then who I have on the list is Sophia. Okay. So Sophia, you will be added to the list here as number 1. Oh, you did. So I had you. Oh, okay. Yeah. Yes, I do remember. My apologies. Okay. Yes, that is. I do remember because you said it's nighttime where you were. Yes, I do remember, Alina. No worries. You are now on the list. Okay. So now I have Sophia as the first one. So Sophia, while I am writing down the list, I need you to see which question you are interested in. Okay, so please take a look at the example questions and select one. Please do not use anyone's full name if you are in a connection or if you were ghosted by someone. Okay, so just don't use their full name. But yeah, so Sophia is number 1. Elena is number 2. And here we go. All right, awesome. All right, so let's see what's coming through for. Okay, so Sophia asked, why was I ghosted by a friend with a strong connection? All right, so let's see what's going on here with that friend with a strong connection. What may have gone, what may be going on? Romantic connection. Okay. Can you just write the initial or at least the first name or initial? That's all. I mean, yeah. It doesn't have to be their full name. It could be their initial or their first name. So why was Sophia ghosted by A? Okay, perfect. Why was Sophia ghosted by A? Oh my goodness, I can't get a handle. Why was Sophia ghosted by A? All right, let's see what's coming through for you. Why was Sophia ghosted by A? So what I'm going to be reading is A's energy on why this person ghosted. Open hearts, in vulnerability. We talk and reveal, forging deeper connections through honesty. Okay. I feel that there may have been something going on that may have made the vulnerability difficult for this person to share in regards to something that was one or two things. Even though they were a friend, it may have been difficult to bring up or to discuss. Okay. Maybe not for you, but for A. Okay. There could have been they could have been seeing someone else as well. Okay. There could have been another connection going on that you were not aware of or privy to. Okay. That could also be here, that type of this person could have also had something going on in their life. They may have been going through some type of transition. It's as if your heart may have been open to giving from a place of where you were feeling, but perhaps this person was not in that same energy. Okay. And so that is the reason why these two people who look like they're on a date is reversed. So what you may have been feeling may have been the opposite of what this person may have been feeling. And whether this was kind of discussed in a conversation, whether they had the conversation with you or whether you had the conversation with them, it's coming across as there was something that was not in alignment, or there was something that was opposite of the other. So for example, and this is just an example, if you were interested in this person and you had conversations in regards to you being interested in them, then what could have happened here is that they were not feeling that, which is the reason why this is reversed, or vice versa. Okay. So there may have been here some type of desire that may have been revealed, or this person could have felt like at this moment in time that that's not where they're at. Okay. Hello, MV. Welcome, MV. By the way, MV, thank you so much for stopping by. But you came on and did this reading on the 18th, okay? So 2 days ago, because I have you here on the list. You were number 2 on the 18th. But thank you so much, MV. Feel free to share my YouTube channel or this link with your friends, okay, MV? So it's actually the same questions as it was before. But yeah. Okay. So I see here, Sophia, you wrote, I confessed feelings. Oh, okay. So bingo, there you go. Validation, confirmation. That's what I was feeling here in regards to that. There was something that was not on the same page. So the opposite. There you go. Validation, confirmation. All right. Let's see what else is coming through. Yeah. Okay. Through the talking, exactly what I just mentioned. But again, it's coming through again. Through the talking, whether this was through messages, through a physical conversation, through texts, through calls, or through emails, someone expressed their interest. The other person was not open to that same level of interest as the other person. Okay. So that is the reason, or the potential reason, why this person may have, pulled back. Okay. Especially if it was a friendship. Maybe this person cared in the way of a friend, but not in any other way, shape, or form. Okay. All right, Sophia, let's see what else is coming through. Hello, Luminous Starseed. Welcome. Well, listen, Luminous Starseed, thank you for stopping by, but this is actually the same topic as I did on 6/18th, and you were actually number 11, and then you weren't there, and then you came all the way at the end of the reading, which were number 16. So you're not going to be able to participate today, but thank you so much for stopping by and saying hello. Greatly appreciate it. Feel free to share this link to your friends, okay? Thank you so much, Luminous Darcy. It was great seeing you. All right, let's take a look here, Sophia. What's going on with this energy here with A? Okay, again, I'm feeling a one-sided spark, exactly what I mentioned here at the top of the reading. It says open heart. So one person's heart was open to the connection because there was chemistry. There was this sense of like-mindedness, okay? But there may not have been an equal give and take on emotions. Now, spark could also mean here that as friends, things were going great. There may have been a really good connection here as friends. Things were moving along as friends. But more than that, this person may not have been open to expressing or open to having anything more than just a friendship. Okay, so that's the reason here that's coming through as the potential reason why this person may not have gone deeper in this either conversation or may not have been going through. Okay. Hello, The Healing Journey. Welcome. Thank you so much for joining. Please let us know if you are a new subscriber. Okay. And you are number 3. Thank you so much for reading the instructions. And yes, thank you so much. Welcome. Let's give a nice warm welcome to The Healing Journey. Okay. All right, so Sophia, we have here the dream. Something is revealed, insight, breakthrough. Okay. I feel here that A was not aware of how deeply you may have been feeling in regards to your emotions towards A. It's coming across as whatever was said, whatever you revealed, whatever you confessed, whatever insight you shared, and you being vulnerable and sharing that there was something here again that this person, number one, it may have come as a shock, so they were surprised at that confession, or they just didn't know the depths. Okay, it's as if you confirm something that they were kind of thinking but they weren't quite sure. Okay, because I'm getting here that someone is like picking up on, okay, yeah, we're really good friends. So that connection of, having a good sturdy friendship or at least vibing in that way was there. Hello, Messa. Find yourself as number 4. I don't see. Yep, you can add yourself to the list as number 4. Okay, Messa. Please read the questions that are above, so you're not confused of what question you need to ask later. Okay, so look at the example questions. So Sophia, it's coming across as that here. This person was surprised. They weren't surprised about the friendship part because I feel that there's a vibe here, but they were surprised that there was such a deep interest here. Okay. And an interest that now that they know, there is just a little bit there on kind of like, how do I address something that I may not be feeling, or how do I address something here that I need to unpack? Okay. So I don't know how long ago this may have happened, but this person may still be unpacking that revelation or that confession and may be trying to figure out what to do. And that may be here another reason why this person may be may have ghosted you. Okay. So that being said, Sophia, I hope these messages have been insightful. Don't forget to give me a thumbs up, like, share, and continue to share my YouTube channel link with like-minded souls. I hope this gives you some type of clarity. Okay, Sophia? All right. You're very welcome. Hello, intuitive friends. As I am placing all the cards back, our next intuitive friend is going to be Alina. So, Alina, you are up next. Please make sure that you have your question. I think you wrote the question down. But as I am putting back the cards, I want to introduce myself to all of you who are new to my channel. Welcome. My name is Alexa Tarot, and I am a second-degree Reiki practitioner, as well as an intuitive tarot and oracle reader. And if you are interested in looking at my credentials, I have my own website for quite some time, for the past 5 years. So you can take a look at that link down below in the description box or the link in the chat. Okay. So I also have my client testimonials there. And if you are interested in a private reading, then feel free to reach out to me at Lexa Tarot. LexaTarot@gmail.com. Okay. LexaTarot@gmail.com, or you can get a hold of me through my website, which it's going to tell you to email me, okay, or to submit an email through the website, which I will take a look at. Okay, so either way, that's how you can reach me for a private email. I'm sorry, for a private reading. All right. So that being said, Alina, you are up next. Let's see what your question is, Alina. What do I want to, what do you need to know about your love life? Okay, perfect. All right, let's take a look at what you need to know in regards to your love life. Okay, Alina? What does Alina need to know? Alina, thank you so much for joining again. I know last night. Hey, Ashuman, how are you, my dear? I know last night was late wherever you were. All is well, yes. By the way, for those of you who are dog lovers or pet lovers, we do have a new member in our family, Ace, and he does have his own puppy website, not puppy website, puppy channel at Ace. It's at Ace Doggy, DOGGIE corner. If you follow me on Instagram, you'll see it. I'll actually put a post on it for you guys so you guys can see it also. But if you're interested in that, yeah, he's been getting a lot of views. So he's an adorable little one. All right, Alina, let's see what you need to know here in regards to your love life. You have here opportunity, perseverance, conquest, spirit, untapped potential. Okay, it's coming across here as you have a lot of potential here, just you as a person. I don't know if you have a talent. I don't know if there is some sense of creativity, talent, or that you're very passionate about something, but it's coming through. Like, and I'm seeing all this light here as kind of like shining. So you may be pursuing something that's coming into fruition, or it's coming into light, placing you in a situation, circumstance, or event where, Alina, people are seeing you more than before. Okay. Now, it's coming across that you're very confident in that area. So whatever this may be that you may do, or that you are in, or if you are, if you're whatever talent or career or job or something, there's something coming across here intuitively as you being in the spotlight. And it's coming across as you being very kind of like confident in whatever that may be. But maybe you're not equally as confident when it comes to connections and your love life. And it's talking about you kind of, in a way, bringing into your personal life the same dynamic confidence that you have in your endeavors, okay, in your talent, in your creativity, and whatever it is that you showcase to the world, or whatever you give to the world so freely. And I'm getting here that there's this sense of like you rising up in whatever that is, but there's this kind of like energy within you where I don't know if it's that you may lack confidence, or maybe you don't see yourself as other people see you. But you have a lot of potential here of, connecting with other people, but I'm getting it to be more like either you may be a little shyer, when it comes to like, if you like someone, you tend to be a little bit more reserved and more quiet. Or you're just not as confident to share your that you like someone or that you're interested in someone when it happens. Let's see what your guides have to say about this as well. Yeah, you have angelic protection, which is beautiful. This energy is all about that you are safe. So if there is a part of you that may be a little bit obviously, we're talking about common sense and reason. If it's a complete and total stranger and you don't know them, of course you need to be careful. You need to be careful to anyone who pursues you or that you pursue, because there's something here about you showcasing or being in the spotlight, whatever and however that may show up in your life. And so you need to be careful with that. You need to make sure that you know the person and that there's that type of exchange there. But this is saying that there may be times where you are in person with your friends, family, loved ones, or whatever, that you may be interested in someone, and there's kind of like being a little bit feeling vulnerable in the approach. And this is talking about, listen, you're okay, you're in good hands, your guides are with you, okay, your higher self, your ethereal guides, or whichever religious or spiritual beliefs you may be, you have your shields. And that's something here that you can also be focusing on as well, strengthening your auric shield, so that whenever you do meet someone and if they do feel like something is a little off, that you are, or that you come to that awareness. So you could always kind of, in a way, in your meditations, ensure that you are strengthening your auric shield and that you're listening to your intuition, so that if and when the vibrations that are opposite of your vibration of high, of being open, of being, you know, kind of like your value system, like if someone is like the opposite of that, you're going to feel it. You're going to get sign, symbol, synchronicities either way. Same thing goes if you really like someone and you're kind of attracted and you feel like, okay, I want to pursue this. Same thing. There's something here about your gut level feeling. Poker face. Yeah, exactly what I was talking about. You have here poker face. Someone who may be a little bit hesitant in taking chances. I feel that this is the energy that I was talking about earlier here in your reading, where you may not show someone that you may be interested. You may be a little bit more reserved, a little shy, because you're not as confident in something that is in the complete opposite of what you feel very confident about. Okay. So you may be very good and confident in regards to, showcasing some type of talent, career, or job. But on the other side of it, when it comes to showing yourself in situations where you may be interested in someone or someone may be interested in you, there's this shy approach that I'm getting. So I'm getting this kind of like very quiet, and you don't show that you like the person. And so how is someone going to know you're interested if you're not showing them that you're interested? Right? So that is how this is coming across. Last but not least, let's take a look at your advice here in regards to what you need to know in regards to your love life. Okay. Because it's coming across that you are a very confident person. Like you're doing something right now. And I don't know what that may be, but you're doing something right now that is placing you in the spotlight. So I don't know what that may be. If it's your career, if it's a hobby, if it's just you're a happy-go-lucky person, and there's this energy that you radiate in regards to passion. So you have it in you. You have that potential to glow, to shine, and you show your confidence in ways that maybe other people may not show their confidence. But when it comes to your love life, there's a complete turnaround here in the manner in which you showcase that energy. It's as if the confidence isn't as high, or you tend to be very quiet and very shy. All right, last but not least, let's take a look at the advice here for you, Alina. And then the next person on the list, get ready because I'm about to call you. It says, look at this. What did I just say? Validation confirmation, Alina. It says be real. Okay, be real. Look what it says here. It says enough. It says enough. No more hiding yourself. Validation confirmation of what I was feeling here with the poker face. Same thing I was feeling here again with the angelic protection. Okay, just place safe boundaries, and you won't need to worry so much about attracting the wrong person, because when you are in a high vibrational state, the moment someone comes into your energy field that's the complete opposite, you're gonna know. So this says enough. No more hiding yourself. Loudly voice your inner thoughts and inner emotions and feelings. Uphold your truth. When you speak up, you'll enter a higher vibrational level. Validation confirmation there of what I just said. Alina, I hope these messages have been insightful. They surely have been very on point from the top of the reading all the way to the end. Hopefully this makes some sense to you. Thank you so much for stopping by, and thank you again, because you came last night. It was quite late on your end in your time zone, so I appreciate your love, your loyalty, and your support, Alina. Okay, and listen, you have the confidence in you. Uh, you know. Uh, Create a daily mantra. Take a look at Pinterest and Google, different search engines, and create a little mantra for yourself every day so that you can gain more confidence in what you definitely have the potential to radiate and to shine. Okay. All right, Alina, thank you so much. All right, let's see who is up next. Number 3, we have the Healing Journey. Hello, Healing Journey. If you are here, Healing Journey, just give me a thumbs up so then I know that you are here while I'm putting back the cards here. Okay, hello, Healing Journey. Welcome. Let's give a nice warm welcome to Healing Journey. All right. She is new to the channel. Let me take a look at your question. And your question was, what do I need to know about my ex-husband and I? Okay, so let's take a look at what information will come through. Not what you may want to know, but what you need to know. Okay, so that's how this works here. We'll see what comes through in your reading. Okay. Okay, the Healing Journey. I hope that you remain subscribed to the channel, as there is a lot of content here on the channel for you. You can take a look at the playlist where I have the monthly singles reading, monthly readings, bonus readings, pick a card readings. There's a lot here to choose from. Okay, so let's take a look here at what's coming through. What does the Healing Journey need to know here in regards to their in regards to your you and your ex-husband? What do you need to know here? Okay, even though it slid, it didn't flip over, so I only take the cards when they flip over. Now, listen carefully. Whatever comes out, you're going to see a message that way, but it's the one that's facing me that I'm going to read, because that's the one that is answering this question here. And that is secret desire. Unspoken needs can plunge you into a deep confusion. So, what's feeling here are two people that are confused. One is confused about what's going on. The other one is confused maybe about emotions. Okay. So there's some type of hidden situation, circumstance, event that may be going on here. Okay. There could be here, and again, just understand that these messages are for entertainment purposes only, that your ex-husband may be desiring someone. He may be in a connection, or there may be someone that is capturing his interest. Okay. Now, this is your ex-husband, so I'm assuming that there has been a divorce or separation here. But they may be secretly desiring a connection in their private life or in their world. Okay. And it's showing up here as, hey, listen, maybe I'm not telling you, maybe I haven't said it, maybe, it's been under wraps, maybe I'm doing this behind the scenes, maybe I don't feel like I need to explain or say anything to you. Okay, there may be children involved, so if that is the case, there may be the reason why this person may not say something, because maybe either one or two things is not too stable right now, or they just don't want you to know that what's going on here. Okay, in regards to that. Okay, hello, Carrie Ann Medina, welcome. Take a look at the information in the chat, and then add yourself to the list with the number and the question. Okay. So the healing journey, that's how this is coming across, as if there is someone in this person's life, okay? And they may be feeling, listen carefully, he may be feeling more than what you may know, or more than what you are, what he is leading anyone to believe. So there's something here about chemistry. There's something here about the energy between him and the other person. All right. Let's see what else is coming. Actually, yeah, it is this one. Okay. Let me see. Because I'm getting here something about children, and I said that a little while ago. I'm getting like, because they're children, there's something about either not, there isn't a full disclosure about something. So even if, I don't know if you know or you don't know, okay, I don't know, because I don't look at my phone when I'm channeling, because if not, it throws me off. But if you don't know, now you know. And if you do know, you don't know how deep this relationship could be feeling on his end. You see what I'm saying? And maybe here there's a fear here that the minute that you know, that there could be here kind of like a little bit of tension between the both of you, if you know how deeply he is feeling in regards to that connection. Okay, let's see what else is coming through. What else does the healing journey need to know in regards to their ex-husband? Yeah, exactly what I just said. Validation, confirmation. Full disclosure has not happened here in something. I don't know what that may be. There's a fear, like I said, validation, confirmation, that it will lead either into an argument, into a disagreement, or if there are children involved, that children will be in the center of something here, should it be disclosed or discussed about. Okay. Carrie Ann, you need to rephrase that question. Take a look at the example questions that I have and just pick one of the example questions. Okay, my dear? All right. So healing journey, does that make sense? There's this fear that this person has about being fully transparent about something here. There could be this energy here of maybe a past pattern where something is discussed and it leads into an argument, or something here where they just don't want to go there. There could be an avoidant type of energy here. This person could be avoidant, like quiet, reserve, and they're just trying to avoid an argument or try to avoid deep depth in something, because they're just like, they don't want to deal with being more, being deeper or going deeper than what they can emotionally. Okay, let's see what else is coming through here. The healing journey, moonless goddess. I mean, here, what else can I say other than, again, validation, confirmation? There's repressed emotions here. Okay, I feel that your ex does reflect about how he should move in this situation in regards to a potential person that may be already in their energy field or around them. I do feel, like I said, there wasn't full disclosure. There hasn't been full disclosure. Okay. There's more emotions here than what is being discussed. And I felt it from the top of the reading. Desires are all about passion. So secret passion, secret drive, secret ignited type of, chemistry. There is chemistry. There is something there. There is passion. So, like I said at the top of the reading, I'm feeling that this person doesn't want to disclose that. They feel here that there's going to be some sense of swaying of perspectives or swaying of maybe, some conversations from the past or recent past. They don't want outside interference. That's how this is. See? They don't want to make another person feel like they were rejected. So yeah, that is why this person may be either a little bit quiet on it or not expressing too much about it or not telling you how deeply they are feeling about the other person, how much they really are, whether it is in love, falling in love, whether it's a very passionate connection, whether there's a lot of chemistry. But that is how this is coming across. Okay. All right. So let's see what advice we have here for you. Okay. The healing journey. And then I'll take a look at the chat. Up next, I believe it's Ashuman. Ashuman, don't forget you are next. So just stand close. And for those of you who are here, don't forget to please stay paying attention, because once I call your name, if you don't show up, I'll just jump to the next number on the list, okay? All right, so the healing journey, what is your advice here? Advice for the healing journey. Okay. Honor yourself. Okay, honor yourself. I'm feeling here the sense of you understanding that, I'm getting here like you in your lane and this person in their lane, even though there may be intertwining responsibilities here, whatever those responsibilities may be. I don't know, but again, I did feel children may be in the mix here, so that may be the case. But you staying in your lane and honoring your energy and what you do with your life, and this person kind of staying in their lane and so forth. Again, I do feel that there are shared responsibilities here, but this is just kind of in a way talking in regards to you. So it says, honor yourself, honor the effort you've put in to reach your current height. Instead of solely focusing on what lies ahead, do not overlook your achievements. Be a proud king or queen. For every success lies a multitude of persistence and effort behind it. So this is talking about you realizing that you've come a long way in whatever situation, circumstance may come up. Okay, whatever situation, circumstance may have happened between the both of you, you have come a long way. You are handling business. You are focusing on your life. You are doing what you need to do in order to continue to move ahead. And, sometimes people may think the grass is greener on the other side. So let them think the grass is greener on the other side. That has nothing to do with you. Your role here is to continue to pour the self-love, self-care, and continue to seat yourself in your queen or king throne. Okay, so there is this kind of energy here where it's like, listen, you're up here and whatever happens down here is not, you keep your position. Okay, even if your ex-husband aims low, you aim high. because you have the level of maturity, wisdom. Because remember, kings and queens in tarot, although this is an oracle deck, but kings and queens in tarot are mastery, the mastery of something. So you've gained the mastery of overcoming hard challenges that this breakup, separation, or divorce may have landed you, and in a position where you may have not seen yourself in, and the fact that you are thriving, or that you are like the phoenix rising from the dust and making it happen, and make it happen for you. It's like, we got to tip our hat to you, is that type of energy that I'm getting here for you. Okay, healing journey, I hope these messages have been insightful. I hope that they have resonated for you. Please don't forget to give me a thumbs up, like, and share my YouTube channel link with like-minded souls. So if you know people in your social circle who you feel may benefit from these messages on my channel, whether it's my content or whether it's a live, then feel free to share it to 3 of your friends today. So today, let them know you had a reading. Share 3 of your friends my link, and I hope to see you soon. Okay. Hope this was, it gave you some type of clarity. Okay. By the way, you're doing a great job in whatever it is that you are doing in regards to your personal life. So that achievement card, comes through when there is this kind of like, listen, give yourself a pat on the back because you're holding things down as you should be. You know what I mean? So congratulations on that. That being said, let's take a look at the next person on the list. Give me 1 second here. For those of you that are watching and are new to my channel, welcome. My name is Lexa Tarot. For those of you who are current subscribers, welcome back. If you are a current subscriber and you already had a reading on the 18th or the 19th, then I'm not going to add you to the list today, or you don't add yourself to the list today, because this is the same topic that I did during the week. I will have a new topic next week, but we'll get there when we get there. Okay. For those of you who are new to my channel, don't forget to take a look at my links down below or in the chat. Okay. All right, let me see. Healing journey. You wrote, yes, I know. We have, oh, there you go. We have 2 little ones together. Yeah. All right. Carrie, you wrote your number 5. Okay. The healing journey says, yes, he is with someone, and I'm just wondering if he loves her, as I know he didn't love me. Okay. Yeah, they're definitely, it's coming across as there are deep emotions there. Okay. Mesa, welcome. Strigalers, Sarik Lakshmi, welcome. And Brish, welcome. Please read the messages in the chat so that you will know which number you can place yourself at. I'll do the readings as they show up with the number. Okay, just be aware that there are other people that are on the list. Okay, so Mesa, we have you as number 4, and Ashum, you are number 5. Okay, so let me put it here correctly so we don't get confused. So now number 4 is Mesa, and next we have number 5, Ashuman. Now that I have the numbers here, if you are interested in a free 5-minute reading, please place yourself after the numbers that I place here. Okay, number 5. And then position number 6 is open. List number 7 is also open. So if you are interested, okay, so then whoever just said me, give me 1 second, because if not, it gets a little confusing. So just give me Sri Lakshmi. You are number 6. And Brish, if you are interested, I'm going to just place you as number 7. I don't know if you are interested, but just putting you there, okay? So don't forget that if I call your name and you're not here when I call you, I'm going to jump to the next person. So number 6 and number 7. Okay, number 6 and number 7. And if you are new to the channel, let us know so that we can give you a nice warm welcome. And then the next thing I want you to do is I want you to take a look at the example questions, okay? Take the example questions. Oh, Carrie is here. Hold on. Carrie. Hold on. Carrie, what number are you? I have Mesa. Hold on. Carrie was here before. Yeah, Carrie is, okay, hold on. Bingo. All right, give me 1 second. Carrie is after, hold on. We have Mesa, Ashuman, and then Carrie. My apologies, Carrie. You are number 6. My apologies. So Shriliki, you are number 7. Okay, let me tap on this so that I can remove that. Shriliki, you are number 7. Ilakshmi. Okay. So SV, I'm going to call you SV because it's easier for me not to mispronounce your name. You are number 7. And then Briss, you're number 8. Okay. Number 8 is, I'm sorry, let me remove that. Number 8 is Briss. Is number 8. Okay. So position. All right. I will hopefully I remember that. All right. So right now, who am I doing right now? I am reading. Yes, Carrie. Don't worry. I got you. Yes, I realized I got the numbers mixed up. Okay. All right. So Carrie, you're right after Ashuman, okay? All right, Mesa, let's take a look, as I'm taking a lot of time trying to figure out the numbers. So here we go. Mesa, if you are here, what is your question, my dear? Because I don't, oh, here it is. What do I need to know about my love life? Okay, boom. Let's get started on what do you need to know about your love life, okay? Give me 1 second. Let's see. All right. Don't worry. It's 5-minute reading. So you guys are not going to be waiting for a long time. So even if the numbers are a little screwy, don't worry. I am going to give you a reading. So just don't go anywhere. And all right, let's take a look here, Mesa. What do you need to know about your love life? Okay, we have here resilience, manifestation, bounce back from the setback, emerge stronger, phoenix rising from the ashes. So Mesa, this is talking about you not allowing any situations from the past or recent past to block your blessings here in regards to your love life. There may be here some emotional connections or residual energies connected to a situation, circumstance, or event that was very heartbreaking, that was very difficult, okay? That may not have been easy for you emotionally. This is talking about you using the power of manifestation, but in order for you to manifest, you need to make sure that your mindset, that your mind, body, and soul are very much in a higher vibration. Because what happens is we can't manifest from a point of sadness. We can't manifest from a point of anger or resentment or lack mindset or lack of self-confidence, because what's going to happen is you're going to attract that energy back into your energy field. So it's very important here for you to clear that energy before moving towards you embarking on creating some type of manifestation here. Actually, let me close the session here because I'm going to come back later on tonight. All right. So everyone that's on the list right now, I'm doing your reading. So don't worry about it. Just give me some time here. So Mesa, this is talking about you needing to bounce back. Now, maybe you have bounced back. Maybe you feel like, hey, listen, I'm good. I'm at a place where I can, move forward. But energetically, you may still be a little bit connected to that heartbreak or that sadness from time to time. Okay. All right, let's see what else is coming through for you, Mesa. All right, yeah, expect miracles. Believe that this manifestation, once you are, again, pouring into yourself, doing self-love, self-care, self-healing every single day, take 2 minutes or 1 minute at the top of your day or at the end of your day and do a little bit of the heart chakra frequency, Hertz Solfeggio, which is like heart chakra unblocking or repairing. Anything that says that, they have free ones on YouTube. This is talking about you opening up that energy field in regards to your heart, clearing that residual energy, and then yes, manifesting using ways that you can to manifest. Okay, so there are many different ways of manifestation, but the important part is you every single day clearing that residual energy that you may have built up or pent up in your heart or your emotions. Those are energetic ties and strings that even though you may not see, you may still have and feel very much connected to. Okay, Mesa? So this is talking about that energy here of you needing to release that. Okay, so once you do, then finding out a manifestation or a law of attraction that you find useful. They have the water manifestation, a full moon manifestation, 369 manifestation or law of attraction. So law of attraction and manifestation is one part, which is that intention. But the second thing is the law of resonance, which is you vibing at the same frequency of what you want to achieve, attract, or bring into your love life. That means you need to be very clear on the values that you are focusing on in regards to your love life. So what values are important to you? Okay. What is it that you consider to be a healthy, loving relationship? You need to define what love is for you. What do you define as unconditional love? You need to understand what those parameters are, because when you are in you when you are manifesting, you are in this energy, that is going to be important. Because if you're not clear on what you want to order from the catalog of the universe, then the universe is not going to be able to deliver what it is that you are seeking. Because if you don't have the intention set up, if you don't have the framework of what you consider to be valuable, then how are you going to attract that person? So basically, you are the pilot and the co-pilot of this situation, right? Of your life, of your love life. But you need to be very focused on what your intention is. Okay. You also have here, look at that, rising above. Validation, confirmation, yet again, of what I mentioned. You need to rise above what situations, circumstances, or events you may have experienced in your past life. The residual hurt, the jaded energy, the still talking about love in a negative way, or talking about that situation in a negative way. Yeah, you may have had a negative experience and it may have been very uncomfortable for you, but there was a lesson that you needed to learn in that situation, circumstance, or event, that even though it wasn't what you wanted it to happen, it happened for you to learn something about yourself and to learn about what it is that you would like to see in your future connections. So this is talking again, validation, confirmation, what I said. Remember, it says phoenix rising from the ashes. Here you go. This may not be a phoenix, but it is a dove. It is a bird flying or coming from the ashes. Validation, confirmation. Last but not least, let's talk about the advice I have here for you. And for those of you that are on the list, the next person, you need to be ready because you're coming up next. I'll take a look at the list in a minute, but if you know who you are, let me know that you are here. All right, let's take a look at what else is coming through. What is the advice for you? You have infinite. Again, having to do with manifestation, having to do with the infinite possibilities and infinite potential that you have to be the magician, to be the creator in your love life, to be the healer in your life and in your love life, to rise above whatever situation, circumstance, or event may have been there. You can do it, but you got to put in the patience and the consistency in that clearing every single day of the heart chakra, so you are not jaded and you are not guarded for that next connection. Infinite, it says you're being called to recognize your unconstrained potential. For those of you that are watching and you're watching me for the first time, yes, my readings tend to be that accurate. Okay, so this is exactly what I've been saying. I've been feeling this energy from the top of the reading. It says, do not allow fixed thinking. So you can become your own obstacle in your love life by not putting the right frame of mind around your manifestation, your intention, and what you value. There you go. Do not allow fixed thinking to limit your vision. Break free and accept the unexpected opportunities in life. In other words, things didn't work out in that situation in the past or recent past. Okay, take the lessons from that and move to the next opportunity. Okay, it says the unexpected opportunities in life. For your future is filled with infinite possibilities. You have two cards. Actually, no, all four cards. All four cards have the same exact either picture, similar picture. They all say the same thing. Okay, Mesa? So there you go. Validation confirmation here for you, Mesa. I hope these messages have been insightful. Don't forget to give me a thumbs up, like, share, subscribe, and I'll see you soon. All right, intuitive friends, thank you so much for your patience. And for those of you who are new to my channel, please continue to be part of the channel. I know it's very easy to want to subscribe, and then once you get your free reading to unsubscribe. But from what you're watching here, if my messages are resonating for you, well, listen, take a look at my content, okay? There's lots there in the playlist. Go through that. I have pickle card readings, monthly readings, couple readings, single readings, no contact readings. There's a little bit there for everyone. So all you need to do is look through that playlist, okay? I have what you don't see coming, June, July, and August in the next 3 months, and that's in my bonus playlist. So if you haven't taken a look at that, you may want to do that. The June messages are up already. I'm already working on the July messages, okay? So, and those are coming up. All right. That being said, let's take a look at the next person on the list. Alrighty, so we have Mesa. Okay, Ashuman, you're next. After Ashuman is Carrie. After Carrie, we have SV. After SV, we have Briss. Okay, so thank you so much for your patience. Ashuman, let's see what you have written. It says, what do I need to know about Zoya? We went on a date today. I kissed her a lot. All right, let's see what's going on here with Zoya. Zoya and you. Let's see what's coming through here in this connection. So what's coming through? Well, congratulations there, Ashuman, for what's going on here with Zoya. Okay, let's take a look here. What is the connection? What's going on here in regards to Ashuman and Zoya? Okay, let's see what's coming through. All right, so guess what? It says leadership lure, dominant in spirit, fueled by pride, yet true control lies in wisdom and embrace. Okay, this is a kind of like a forewarning that I'm getting here, okay? Yes, things may feel very good right now, and so far in the, that's wonderful. But be very mindful of how you and Zoya work situations, circumstances, or events that may create a little bit of tension between the both of you. So if you've already had a discussion or a disagreement, pay attention to how those disagreements or how those conversations are being had. Okay, so I'm getting here that is very, very important for you to be mindful on how you disagree with each other. So even if this is not showing up right now, maybe there was something here, maybe there was a disagreement, because this is the part that's looking at me is the part that I'm okay. There may be here a little bit of someone trying to oh, Mesa, you're very welcome. I just saw your thank you. There may be here of a little bit of a push and pull when things are not lovey-dovey and kissy-kissy. You see what I'm saying? So the moment that both of you have a disagreement, or I would even say before you even have a disagreement, okay? Or even if you had one before, this is telling you, talk about healthy ways and how to manage the anger, the disagreement, because there may be here a little bit of triggering and not having healthy ways of expressing differences. Again, you may not be seeing this now because everything feels wonderful and beautiful. But the moment that something is not going to plan, there could be here, both of you kind of in a way at odds with each other. You see, like the people here in this picture. So that's why this is saying there could be here this potential energy within your connection if that isn't discussed or has been discussed already. Okay. Make sure that ego and pride do not get in the way of your connection. Okay, so Ashuman and Zoya, what else do they need to know? Yeah, there's a higher level of commitment. So someone here is feeling like, yes, I see this person. I feel more it's you, Ashuman, but again, it could be both of you. Both of you could say, yeah, you know what? I really do see a life with, this person. There could be a lot of emotions being felt here. Yeah, there could be kind of like the yearning, desiring, and the wishing. The wish fulfillment is being is being felt here as, finally this is happening. Finally, things are opening up in the connection in regards to the both of you. Okay, hold on. Give me 1 second. I'm pulling different decks because different questions are actually. Oh, Ashuman, I just read. Guys, help Alexa and she will help you. Yeah, let's get to that 2K, Let's get to that 2K mark. That's our next milestone, 2K. Listen, Ashuman, this is coming up again about the argument, okay? Listen carefully here. Be very careful on how both of you resolve disagreements, okay? If something is not clear, there needs to be clear lines of communication, all right? Clarity is very important because there could be here a potential misunderstanding that could be coming up in the near future in your connection, okay? There may be some differences here that you may not be aware of or that you are aware of, but you are both in this honeymoon phase and you think everything is good. There's going to be, listen carefully, potentially an argument, a disagreement, different perspective, different views, different culture, different religion, different family values, different perspectives here potentially that may create a little bit of tension that may rock the boat here. Okay, so yes, everything right now is looking wonderful, but the differences need to be discussed because if not, it might not be a connection that can hold up to this emotion that's being felt here. So those important talks need to be had, especially if both of you really, really like each other and are exclusive with one another. You need to talk about those differences so that things run smoothly. Door to personal door to personal healing and happiness. Yeah, there's a very good potential of things moving in the right direction. But before you saw this card, what was the card on top in it? On top of it, storm warning. If you guys are not ready or prepared, or have already had talks about those big things that you do not agree with each other with, you're not going to be able to land yourself into this beautiful energy. So it's going to be very important for you to have those discussions about what those differences may be. And here you go. You have travel. Okay. So there may be a lot of traveling right now, or a lot of movement going on here within the connection. Okay. There could also be here talks about, you know, maybe even family values here, because I'm getting that there's going to be something big, and this could be family related also. It could be the family like opposing something here, or the social norms or the cultural norms here opposing this commitment. Okay, saying no, you can't be with that person, or maybe their family saying no, you can't be with this person because of fill in the blank. I don't know what that may be, but it's coming up already. So although both of you may be like really into each other and may find like, yes, oh my God, I found the person that really, you know, I've been desiring, yearning, and you know, connecting with. And yes, it feels wonderful and happy right now. This needs to be healed within the family, or this needs to be healed within each other, because there may potentially be a situation, circumstance, or event that may rock your connection, and someone here may feel like they want to leave or run away or move in another direction here with travel. There may be here even talks about, you know, let's run away together, let's do this behind people's backs or something. So that's something that, you know, I don't suggest doing that. But there is this energy that's going to be very, very difficult here if you guys don't talk about it now. And especially if, you know, if there's differences of religious belief, differences of family value, differences of cultural norms, there could be here that very big shock wave coming in the near future. Last but not least, let's take a look at what else is coming through for you, Ashuman. And you have here, spread your wings. So it says talents, but I'm not getting so much as talents. I'm getting like maybe this connection is happening behind closed doors, or like not everyone knows, because there's some differences here. Not everybody knows of this connection. But it says here, stop hiding your talents, your connection, your emotions, your trigger points, okay? Because there's something here that you guys need to chat about. Now is the moment to reveal your true self and let your spirit roar freely. Fly higher, reach for the stars destined for you. So the quicker you guys get to the bottom of what these this storm warning and this situation is here, the more that you're going to be able to figure out how you're going to be able to move past it. Because there could be here, listen carefully, there could be here someone that's very dominant. Now, it doesn't have to be a person. Dominant means like they have control over, right? And so if we look at the social construct of things, for example, family can dominate who you marry, and it could dominate who she marries. Okay. The culture can dominate. It can say who you can marry and who you can't marry. Religious beliefs can dominate. It can say who you can marry or who you cannot marry. See, so there could be a very important dominant force here that could create a very big breakup, separation here, if you guys don't talk about it. Because if you don't talk about it now and you keep moving forward and getting very lovey-dovey and more committed to each other, it's going to come up later. And then later, there's going to be a bigger issue. See? All right. So that being said, Ashuman, I hope these messages have been insightful. I wish you the very best of luck. This looks like a beautiful connection. Okay. So don't be worried about, me kind of giving you that warning. That's just kind of telling you here there's something that's coming. This is a beautiful connection so far. We want it to still to be a beautiful connection, but you got to be realistic with what's going on. Okay. All right. So have that talk as soon as possible so you guys can resolve those potential issues or potential problems here in the near future. That being said, we're up next to the next person. Thank you so much, Ashuman. So now we have, I want to say it's Carrie, correct? Carrie, you're up next. Carrie, if you are here, please give me a thumbs up so that I know you are here. Okay. Carrie, if you are here, give me a thumbs up. If not, I'm going to go to the next person. Oh, there you go. Thank you so much, Carrie. Carrie, your question is, what do I need to know about my current connection? Okay, Carrie. So we're going to I'm going to get to that in a minute. In the meantime, I'm going to put these cards in here for those of you that are watching me and you would like a free 5-minute reading. I have closed the session for today. However, I may potentially be coming on later tonight. So if you are interested in a 5-minute reading, subscribe to the channel, okay, and continue to say subscribe to the channel so that you can find out when I am posting new content and when I am doing free readings, okay? All right, for those of you who may not know who I am, remember I do these messages, I channel messages for free on my channel. But if you are interested in a private reading, feel free to reach out to me at lexatarot@gmail.com. And as well as on my website, and you can see that down below in the description box or in the chat with credentials, testimonials, or private reading. All that is the same link. Okay, it's gonna send you to the same place. All right, please understand that these messages are for entertainment purposes only. And let's place Carrie. Okay, let me do this one more time. And we have Carrie. And then next, we have two people next. So we have Shirley Lakshmi. And then we also have Briss. Okay. Wonderful. Thank you so much. All right. So Carrie, let's take a look. Right now I'm doing Carrie, but I'm happy that you're here. Yes, stay here. Don't go anywhere. All right. So Carrie, now I'm here for you. Carrie Ann Medina. All right, Carrie Ann. Let's see what's coming through for you in regards to your connection. Okay. Your current connection. That was what your question was, right? Let me see. Yeah, what do I need to know about my current connection? Okay, what do you need to know about your current connection? So just remember, Carrie, that these messages are for entertainment purposes only. And remember, I don't know what may come up. So whatever comes up, it may not be what you want to know, but it's what you need to know. Okay, so let's see what comes through for you and your partner, okay, or your connection. Okay, and I'm flipping half of the deck or whatever amount that was over because this deck has information on both ends, okay? And the message that's going to be for your reading, Carrie Ann, is the message that's looking towards me, not the message that's looking towards you, okay? So just want to make that clear. All right, Carrie Ann, let's see what's coming through. What's going on here in Carrie Ann's current connection? Okay, it says veiled paths. Face the mystery of uncharted passages with the courage to explore the unknowns. Okay, so here, this veiled path, there may be someone here in the connection, or maybe both of you. Someone feels unsure or uncertain about something. Okay, so something doesn't either seem clear, either because the connection is new and there's kind of like more facets to learn from each other. Okay. There could be here the sense of, having a lot of feelings for each other, but not knowing how to move uh, past the kind of like residual energies from past connections that may not have worked. There may be here a lack of confidence in some way, shape, or form. To explore the unknowns, it says veiled paths. It's as if either you, Carrie Ann, or the person that you are in this connection, something is confusing, something is not clear. Because I'm getting here like the Two of Swords energy in tarot. And the Two of Swords is either there's an internal confusion, there may be guarded emotions, or there may be here some type of lack of clarity, or okay, there's the sense of indecision, like, we're together, or there's something here, but I'm not sure. Okay, so I'm getting kind of this energy here of like, I don't know if I'm coming or going in some situations here. Okay, so that could be maybe this is connected to the ascension of your connection. Maybe, one person wants it to go in one direction and the other person is quite not clear or not sure how they may even want to continue the connection. Maybe both of you are equally committed to each other. And if that's the case, and this is talking about that there's something ahead of the road that both of you are kind of like, we don't know how that may pan out, or we don't see a solution or resolution or compromise in something that we may not be agreeing on. We don't see a clear resolution. So I don't know where you may be on your situation, but the veiled paths is two people that may not see something clearly. Like I said at the top of the reading, I'm getting like this Two of Swords energy. So Two of Swords is, again, it's internal confusion, it's indecision, it's not knowing where, if I'm coming or going. It's guarded emotion. I mean, I would even be surprised if you guys are together, because there's this energy of like not being able to see something. So we'll see what else comes through here. But I'm definitely getting, there is, I mean, listen, are there emotions here? Yes. Are there emotions within this connection? Yes. But there's something here that's an obstacle, a challenge, or a blockage here. Okay, that is preventing this connection to be very crystal clear on its intention, or be very crystal clear on where it may be headed. So listen, I don't know, any information about this, and that's how I like to keep my readings. I like to do cold readings, as we call it in psychic readings. We like cold readings are the best, because I don't know anything that's going on. I'm just feeling the emotions, the energy, the clairvoyancy, what I'm seeing internally in my third eye. I'd be very surprised if you guys are even together at this point. Are there emotions? Yes, though. Okay, so I'm definitely getting that. But I want to see what is not clear here. What is this clarity here? Yeah. Listen, someone here may feel that there's a lack of transparency, whether that be you, Carrie Ann, or whether that be your partner or the person you're in this connection with, however this may be. Someone is either intentionally not giving the clarity and the certainty that is needed in order for something to be resolved, or someone is just point blank straight up lying. They're just not being honest about something here, about either something that has happened, something that was said, something that is being thought, something that was at the wedge, or whatever this veiled path is. Okay, whatever is obstructing this path, it's not coming across as someone being very honest and open about what it is. Okay, so they have you both here have triumph of lies. So someone here feels that there's either dishonesty, something being hidden, something not being shared fully, and whoever is feeling this, They are right, because there's something here that's not as clear as it should be. Okay, so if this is you, Carrie Ann, who you've been feeling this situation, circumstance, or event, if you've been feeling like, maybe there's something not being said honestly within this connection, then you are right about that. Now, I don't know what situation, circumstance, event, or what type of connection this is, but I'm going to go straight through how this is coming across. Number one, someone here may, and this is again, take it as it may resonate, someone here may be already in a committed relationship or in a marriage. Okay, take it as it may resonate. If it's not, that either you or the other person may be in a committed relationship or in a committed connection or a higher level of connection or commitment, or, okay, if it's not that, then it's the other message that I'm getting. Either you and this person are married, engaged, or feeling as if one person here may feel like their bachelorette or bachelor days are over. So they feel a sense of confinement in their connection. Okay. So whether that be you, Carrie Ann, or whether that be the other person, but someone feels like there's a sense of constraint. There's a sense of, you know, I'm shackled down by either a sense of responsibility, a sense of duty, or something here, because I'm getting this energy here about that being very very prominent here in this reading. Okay, so something doesn't feel quite right. All right, let's see something here. Actually, I'm being called to take out one more and then jumping into this other deck. All right, let's see what else is coming through. I'm being told this one. Okay. All right, let's see what's going on here. Give me more information about Triumph of Lies and Bride in a Cage. What's going on here in this connection with Carrie Ann and their connection? Their person. Sacred Mother, message of love. Okay. Although emotions are being felt, there needs to be clarity in order for this to move up or ascend into a higher level of commitment, or or for both of you either to get back together or to renew or to elevate your connection. So you guys need to talk about what is happening here at the bottom of this Triumph of Lies and the bride or groom in the cage, because there's something here about lack of clarity. And until you guys don't talk about what this is, about the elephant in the room, about what is causing the sense of mystery, or the sense of not knowing, or the sense of indecision or lack of confidence or internal confusion, then things are not going to be able to move past to a level where love prevails. Okay. Love is only one aspect of a connection. Love is just one aspect. You can love each other to death. However, if you're not clear in your intentions with one another, in the goals, in the honesty, in the communication, in, what is really being felt, and, the self-sabotaging thoughts or limited beliefs, or feeling like, I'm now trapped in a situation that I don't want to be, or maybe I'm not emotionally ready for that. Maybe there is another connection here that one person is having with someone else, and they're kind of pulled between two things or two emotions or two people. Okay. So however this may resonate for you, this is talking about being and needing that clarity in order to then find freedom within it. Because what happens is, if there isn't a clarity here, there's this energy of like, things are complicated, or it's a situationship, or it's friends with benefits, or it's unclear. There's a lack of clarity here, and the lack of clarity is only bringing more questions and more anxiety and more stress within the connection. Okay, so there needs to be a clear, yes, we are together, we love each other, and this is how we're going to move past whatever this is. Or there's a, listen, let's be honest. And if you feel, or they feel, or whomever feels like, you just want to continue to see other people and talk to other people and do things and whatever, then someone here needs to let go so that people can find their true paths and see what their true path is. Maybe here, perhaps either with other people or with each other. It all depends how you guys are going to move past that. Okay. So there is that kind of very big rude awakening type of energy that I'm feeling here. Okay. So again, I don't know what is here going on in your connection, but there is a very clear picture here of a very deep sense of conflicting perspectives, conflicting emotions, conflicting agendas. Maybe someone just wants to be casual and wants to be out and about and DMing people and talking to people and being free or whatever. And another person wants to be more committed. And, again, someone may have, given off the wrong impression because they just wanted to feel loved or wanted to feel the passion, or they said yes to the connection for the wrong reasons here. Okay, so that is how this is coming across. There's always a choice. Okay, so nothing is set in stone. Okay, this is the guidance, right? You could do either one, but this has to be discussed. It's not going to move into this until the discussion is clear on a clear, definite, yes, we're together, no, we're not together. If yes, we are together, then this is what yes looks like. If we're not together, then this is what not together looks like, and having a very clear distinction so that both of you have the opportunity. If this is not what you both want, then you both have the opportunity to go in different directions. But if both of you do want this connection, then there has to be this work together to remain in this energy. But this needs to be discussed first. Okay, Carrie Ann? It's coming across as something that's going to be a challenging emotional situation here, because there are two hearts here. There's love, but here's the thing. When we truly do love unconditionally, two people need to be on the same plane, not one loving a lot and the other one doing shenanigans on the side. You see what I'm saying? And I'm not saying that that's your situation, but what I am saying is that there's something that's not clear, and there's some type of either manipulation because someone is truly in love with the other person. The other person could be manipulating those emotions. So that's how this is coming across. All right, so that being said, let's take a look at advice for you, Carrie Ann, okay? Because I don't know what this connection entails, but I do want to give you an advice, okay? So let's see what's coming through for you. This is advice for you, okay, Carrie Ann? It says victim complex, all right? You think everyone is against you, and this attitude attracts more hardships. Stop self-pity, actively create happiness in your life, and the flow of abundance will pour into your life. So if you feel, however your emotions may be, this is talking about not falling into the mindset or the energy of being or feeling like you were a victim, or feeling, that you were a martyr. But, understand that when one door closes, there could be another door opening up for you that is way better, and someone who can love you the way that you want to be loved, and the way that you pour the love that you pour, so that you can get that same pouring back. So yes, this may be a difficult decision, a difficult situation, but it's going to bring the clarity that you need in order to spread your wings and rise above whatever the situation, circumstance, or event may be about. Carrie Ann, I hope these messages have been insightful. Don't forget to give me a thumbs up, like, share, or subscribe, or continue to be subscribed here to the channel. I hope these messages resonated for you. Please feel free to share my YouTube channel link with 3 of your friends today. Let them know about the free 5-minute reading that you had with me, and let them know that they could come and participate and be part of this Alexa Tarot channel as well. Let me take a look at what was written here. If there was anything written, you have... Okay, so we have here, Carrie Ann, we are oh, you're separated. Yeah, that makes sense here with this. It says, thank you. It says there is no contact right now on the next person's side. Yep, I can see that definitely here. You wrote, I think it's over then. Yep, I think the same thing. As you wrote, thank you. It hurts. He said it's over. Yeah, I can completely see that being the situation here. And again, I read that after I did the reading, so thank you for giving me that validation confirmation that what I was feeling and seeing here is the same thing that you were giving the confirmation about after the reading. So very well. Thank you so much, Carrie. I do wish you the best of luck. Don't forget to continue to be part of the channel and to join us during our Sunday spiritual messages that I do, what your guides want you to know, or sometimes I do like what you need to know for the week ahead. So yeah, so be part of that. Don't worry, you have a community here of like-minded souls, and thank you so much for joining my channel. Okay, greatly appreciate it. All right, up next, I wish you lots of love and light your way to help you with the healing process. Okay, my dear. All right, so up next we have Sri Lakshmi, if you are here. Venugopal, if you are here, give me a thumbs up, okay? Oh, you're very welcome, Carrie. Thank you so much for stopping by. Okay, so the next person, I don't know how to pronounce your name, so I am so sorry, intuitive friend. But I have here Surreal. Lakshmi. If you are here, give me a thumbs up or show me, just say here. And then next we have Briss. Okay, so thank you so much, Shirley Skrill Lakshmi. SV, I'm going to say SV. What do I need to know about my connection with my person, Vishnu? Okay, with Vishnu. Okay, let's see what's going on with you and the connection with Vishnu. For those of you who are watching, welcome. My name is Alexa Tarot. Please know that these messages are for entertainment purposes only. If you are called to want to book a reading with me, a private reading, please feel free to look at the links down below, as well as in the description box. Okay, I am a second-degree Reiki practitioner, as well as an intuitive tarot and oracle reader. And if you are interested in learning more about me, my client testimonial, or my credentials, just take a look down below in the description box. Up next, we have 2 more readings, and that is the one that I'm doing right now. For SV, and then the one after is with Briss, and then of course I'll be closing. I already closed the readings for today, and let me just write that again in case for those of you who are watching, I did close the reading, but continue to be subscribed to the channel as I do these sessions often, so you can have an opportunity to take part, but you could only take part if you are a subscriber. Okay, so if you subscribe now and then come back later, and turn on your notification bell, okay? All right, SV, let's see. SV was coming through in regards to your connection. What do you need to know? There's way too many, but the two that I am seeing is celestial grace and missed chances. Okay, so we'll see what this is about in connection to your connection. Okay, so celestial grace, it says, in special moments, feel the blessed touch the divine guiding your path. Okay. And then the next one says, SV, it says, missed chances. Don't have regrets. Cherish moments together. There could be here, a situation, circumstance, or event that either you or the other person may have felt like there was either a missed opportunity. In what? I don't know. There could have been a feeling of there was a missed opportunity maybe once. Maybe this is a kind of second time around type of reading that energy that I'm getting for this reading. Ace. 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 Sorry, I'm calling my puppy. Ah! Hold on. Give me 1 second. Ace, where are you, honey? Come here. My apologies for. Hold on a second. Give me 1 second here. What's going on with my lights? All right, here we go. There we go. Ace, stay here. Okay? Good boy. Good boy. Good boy. All right, my apologies, SV. All right, so this could be a second chance type of reading here where maybe you both were together once upon a time, or you liked each other before and then you're back into liking each other, or there's this sense of like someone giving someone else another chance. Okay, this is talking about opening up your kind of like doing what needs to be done or saying what needs to be said so that there isn't a missed opportunity within your connection. So, for example, if there's something that you are feeling, or if there's something that Vishnu is feeling, and you're not telling each other here, this is talking about be honest with each other, talk to each other, because there could be here something where if a person isn't being very honest, they may regret it later on. They may regret not saying, I love you. They may regret not saying, listen, I just want to be with you and only you, whatever that may be. Okay. Even if this is a friendship, there's a sense here of needing to be honest, especially if there's one person that is catching feelings. And this is an opportunity to be like, hey, listen, we're together, we're hanging out, we're having a great time, but I really do have feelings for you, or my feelings are growing for you. Okay, because it's important for there to be this sense of clarity so that the moments that are together or that are being shared together are being shared with that transparency so that both of you know where you are and what you feel about the connection with each other. It says, in special moments, feel the blessed touch the divine guiding your path. Okay, so there may be moments here where either one of you or both of you may feel like, wow, I do feel like this is meant to be. And if that's the case, then that should be shared with each other. Okay, because it's coming across as maybe someone not fully saying how they feel about something. And this is saying, no, take the opportunity to express your emotions or express your intent or express what is being truly felt here. All right, let's see, SV, what else is coming through in regards to your reading with Vishnu. Yeah, see, what did I say? Validation, confirmation. I just said there's someone hiding something here. It could be masking their true emotions, masking their true feelings. Someone may be feeling more than the other. Someone may not want to say that. Someone may be feeling I love you, but they're scared to say it. There's something here. There could be two friends that are just friends and they're hanging out with each other. Then you may say it's a connection, but the other person, you may say it's a friendship and the other person may be they totally in love with you. So there's something that is being not shown, not said, not discussed within this connection. And I feel that it's more about emotions than anything else, because that's how it's coming across to me, as if there are emotions here that are being withheld from the other person or from each other. Okay? Communication is going to be key and vital in order for this connection to either pursue, continue, or gain momentum. Okay? If the communication is not there, it's going to be very difficult for this connection to move in any other direction other than confusion. Okay? Mystery communication. Someone needs to spill the beans. Someone needs to be honest. Someone needs to say, hey, this is what's going on. This is how I feel. This is what I think. And again, this is just validation, confirmation on what I was feeling and picking up from the top of the reading. So you could see how accurate that is coming across the board here. Let's see what else is coming through. SV, let's see what else is coming through for you. Shurilakshmi Venagunapal. Let's see, SV, what's coming through. Seduction. Yeah. All right. There could be someone here that may be very much attracted to the other person. The other person may be attracted to multiple amounts of people. That's number one. Number two, there could be two people interested in each other. One person is interested in more than one person. That's the other message. Third message that I'm getting here, someone is being very casual, and there could be someone here that's more serious, or there could be someone who views the other as a friend, and the other one is viewing the other person as someone that they want to be with and have a connection with and want, there's spark and there's chemistry. Okay, I don't know where you may fall in this connection here, SV, but that's what I'm picking up here in this connection. Okay, there you go. Last but not least, chaser. You say that there is a connection here. However, the connection may be a runner-chaser dynamic. That means one person may be chasing someone else. The other person may not be either intimately connected emotionally with one person here. Okay, runner and chaser means one person is fearing abandonment. The other person is fearing intimacy. It could be because there is a codependent factor between the both of you, but it could also be that one person is feeling more than the other, and they're not getting the hints that maybe this is not the best alignment in this connection. Okay, so again, like I said, whatever needs to be said needs to be said. It's coming out twice here. It's also coming up here. Okay. Last but not least, S. Sri Lanka Surrealakshmi is saying, yes, I am chasing. Well, there you go. Welcome to Lexa Tarot readings, because even if you don't say anything, it comes out. Ask Ed, right, Ed? Hi, Ed. How are you? So you may be chasing someone who may not be feeling the same way that you feel for them. So there needs to be a clarity here. Something needs to be discussed. Okay. All right. This advice is for you. Let's see the advice that we have here for you. And you have warrior spirit. It says you're being called to show your unyielding will, where every conflict in life becomes a providing ground for your resilience. You must hold your ground no matter the external pressure. In other words, you cannot be holding your ground if you're chasing someone. So if you're chasing someone, you need to stop the chasing, because you need to see if the person has feelings for you or if they don't, if they are equally interested in you or they are not. Okay? A person who's firmly grounded, rooted, and planted is not going to chase. I guarantee you. So there needs to be here this awareness of you dealing with whatever inadequacies or kind of self-conscious situations you have going on within yourself and your self-worth, that you are being triggered to want to chase someone. So this is talking about holding yourself in your power, standing in your power, being grounded, and saying, listen, this is the honesty of how I feel. And listen, if you are with someone else, if you're interested elsewhere, well, that's fine. But I am no longer going to chase you. So you need to make the decision about what you want to do. Do you want to do this together or you don't? And if they don't and they run away, then you let them run away. They may not be the person for you. Okay? Because this is talking about you being very honest with them, saying, hey, listen, this is how I feel. And then figuring out how they feel. And then either both of you are in alignment with values and perspectives, or both of you are not aligned with values and perspectives. Either way, a communication needs to happen. Okay? So this is talking about a person who has a warrior spirit is not going to be chasing people. They're going to be very much in their power, and they're going to be standing in their power, and they're going to say, you know what? I don't chase, I attract. Okay? So this is saying here for you, it says, you must hold your ground no matter the external pressure. The external pressure is your own inner desire of wanting to chase someone. And this is saying, warrior spirit says you don't need to chase, you need to attract. You chase because there's a lack mindset here. There's something that you feel a fear about. You fear being abandoned. You fear that a person that you like doesn't like you, even if they're showing you that they may not like you. It's like you don't want to accept it. And this is saying you need to accept the reality of what this is, because what's happening is you're losing your power when you do that. Okay? This is saying you already possess exactly what I just mentioned before. You already possess all the tools to fight this battle. Just trust your abilities. You need to trust that you have the qualities about yourself. Okay, let me just say this. Let me just break it down, because I'm being told, like, just use yourself as an example. Okay, so this is it. This is what I'm trying to explain to you, but they're telling me, my guides are like, say it in a way that it's about you. So this is what I'm going to say. I don't chase anybody, straight up. I will let them know that I'm interested in them. You know, that's something that I can do, but I will never chase anyone that I'm attracted to. Because if it's a mutual attraction, the moment you tell someone, hey, I'm attracted to you, if they're attracted back, there's going to be an equal give and take. Right? So this is talking about the reason I don't chase is because I know the wonderful, beautiful qualities I have to put on the table. No, I'm not perfect. No, I'm not, I have flaws. Yes, 100%. I own up to my flaws. I know what those are. But I'm not going to chase anyone. Why? Because if the person is equally interested in me, they're also going to be telling me, hey, I'm interested in you in return. And then there's going to be a genuine flow. I like you, you like me. I want to see you, you want to see me. I text you, you text me. I call you, you call me. There's that figure 8 of energy coming and going over and over again, because that's what happens when you find a person who has the equal interests. When one of those people in that 8 does not feel that way, that's when the runner chaser dynamic happens. That is when this energy happens, because the person that is chasing is in the fear mindset. They fear to be by themselves. People who are serial daters, for example, they're in a connection, they break up and they quickly jump into another connection. That is this energy. They're afraid of being by themselves. They're afraid of being abandoned. So this is telling you here, SV, that in order for you to be more grounded and in order for you to stop this chaser runner dynamic, you need to be aware of what your self-limiting beliefs are within yourself and healing that so that you don't fall into this cycle or into this pattern. Okay. That being said, SV, I hope these messages have been insightful. Don't forget to give me a thumbs up, like, share, and continue to be subscribed to the channel. Just remember, listen, if someone wants to leave you, if someone wants to be somewhere else with someone else and then, not be around you, then you just let them. Let people choose their own situations from their own free will. Now you take that action of what they have chosen and then you run in a different direction. You move, you pivot. You pivot your energy somewhere else. Okay. That being said, I hope these messages have been insightful. Okay. SV, thank you so much for joining. And last but not least, we have Briss. And for those of you who are joining the live, welcome. Brish, thank you so much for being patient and for being here with all of us. Before I jump into your reading, SV, I hope these messages have been insightful and I wish you the very best. You have amazing potential for something much more than someone who you need to run and chase after, my dear. Okay? Know what your value is and stay in your power. Okay, that doesn't mean that you shouldn't let people know. Yes, if you're interested in someone, by all means, let them know. However, look and listen to the reply that you're getting in response. Okay. Okay, you need to see their actions. You need to see their actions and their words. Are they aligning? Okay, before you start kind of like, getting all emotionally bent over about it, right? Okay, a person who likes you is going to tell you they like you. Someone who likes you is going to show you they like you, especially if you have healthy boundaries and you're like, listen, I like you. However, I didn't like this. But if you keep doing this, I am never going to be in your energy field because I don't value this that you're doing or saying or thinking over here. I'm over here. So I'm from over here. I'm saying, hey, I like you. And if you like me back, then we're on the same boat. If not, you need to be in your lane and I'm going to be in mine. And, as long as you are saying it, obviously, I say in a very straightforward way. That's just my nature. I'm a Gemini and Venus, and people who are Gemini and Venus are very straightforward in their communication. But it's just being honest, All right. Hi, Laxmi. Welcome, Laxmi. Thank you so much for joining. I am closed for today, but continue to be subscribed and turn on your notification bells, okay? So that when I come back on and I do a free reading, you can join. In the meantime, you can take a look at the playlist, okay? All right, my dear. Thank you so much. All right, Brish, let's see. What is your question? Brish, do you have a question? It was the question. It was one of the sample questions. Oh, how can I move forward in my love life? Okay, I got it. I saw it. All right, wonderful. For those of you who are here watching, please feel free to continue watching. I don't mind that you guys are just joining us. And so you could see what you are signing up for, right, for next time. All right. Brish, if you've been watching the readings, you must be saying like, wow, the level of accuracy is incredible. Yes, I am a natural born intuitive psychic medium. I've had this ability all my life. And yes, you can ask, but in the next free reading. Okay, my dear? So in this reading, actually, let me write it again. My list has closed. Okay, my session is closed for today. I did write it before, but maybe you missed it. It's fine. Just continue to be subscribed to the channel. Chances are later tonight I will be coming back. If I don't come back tonight, I will come on sometime during the weekend. Okay, so you can take a look at that. All right. So, Briss, I am now focusing on your energy and focusing on your question, which is how can you move your love life forward? Okay. How can Briss move their love life forward? Interesting. I usually don't use this deck for how do you move your love life forward, but I'm being called to use this one for you. But let's see why. I don't know why yet, but I'll find out momentarily. Let's see, Brush. How can you move your love life forward? Okay, how can Brush move? Okay, temporal bonds. In the realm of flighty bonds, true connection waver, but endure. Okay, so you have temporal bonds. What I'm getting here with temporal bonds, okay, is the following. I'm not saying that you do this now or whatever. I'm just telling you what's coming through. You can validate and give me validation later if I'm on point, but this is what I'm getting. You may think you're clear on what you want and who you want in a connection, right? You may be clear and your mind will be like, of course, I'm ready. I want to move forward in my love life. I'm good. I'm ready. But there may be something here that may not be fully clear to even yourself because you may be accepting minimal efforts, or you may be allowing or giving chances to people who are not showing consistency in their actions, or that their actions and their words are not meeting up. And it's coming across as because you feel truly connected, because you are, either they call, they call your attention, you feel the passion, you think they're attractive, you're very interested in them, you feel the chemistry. You tend to either lower your standard from where you have it and you lower it just so that this person who's in this minimal effort energy can reach or can go under, and this is talking about that you may be attracting people who are either emotionally unavailable, people who are not very sure of their intention, people who may not be ready. They may not be fully healed, and they may say that they are wanting a connection, but then when it's time to show it and to prove it and to do what they need to do, it's as if this is not what's going on. Okay. So this is talking about that connection and attraction towards someone needs to be placed in one corner. And what you need to be looking at in the other corner is, what is this person that you may feel all this attraction for? What are they showing you? Are they showing you minimal effort? Are they showing you lack of consistency? Are their words and their actions not meeting? Are they in a place where they're still healing? Does the person like their single life so much that they don't want to create a life where there's a commitment or there are commitments involved? Is someone so busy in their own life that what they want to do is just date, but not date with intention or purpose? All those answers to those questions I just posed to you is what you need to be thinking when you're giving a person an opportunity to date you, to see you, to be around you. because you need to place yourself in a position of standing in your own ground. So a person who stands in their own ground knows exactly the type of qualities that they're looking for. And I'm not talking about physical description. Okay. I'm not talking about, I love, I want to meet someone who's 6'4", or I want to meet someone who's 5'3" and has blonde hair, or, brown hair or blue. I'm not talking about that type of, list. I'm talking about values list. I'm talking about you understanding what you hold very important in a connection. Because as long as you are aware of what those qualities are, you're going to be fully aware when someone comes in your direction and they're not meeting your prerequisite of what you are able to provide or place on the table. So this is coming across a way that you can improve your love life is by figuring out what you value in a healthy connection, in a healthy relationship. Understand clearly what those are. Understand what you clearly want in a connection. Are you just looking for a casual connection, which is totally fine? There's nothing wrong with that. However, if you are looking for a casual relationship and just kind of date multiple people, then you need to be open to the fact that the other person needs to be on your same wavelength. Now, if you are open to having a more exclusive relationship or partnership, then Ace, over here. Then you need to show, I'm sorry, I have a puppy. He just moved from where I'm sitting. Ace, come here. Come here. There you go. Then you need to be sure about where your intentional dating is looking like, or where you're looking towards in regards to the intentionality of your connections. Okay. It says a hidden gift, sadness, and ending. You may have had a separation, breakup, or divorce in the past or recent past that may still be lingering energetically around your heart. It's something that you may not want to talk about. It's something that you may not want to discuss. It could still be very painful for you. Even if it was very long time ago, it could still be something of a touchy subject for you. There could be the sense here of that ending or that residual energy of the heartbreak, separation, breakup, or divorce still residing in your heart and still kind of like leaving a sting. Okay. So this is talking about you needing to leave or disengage, emotionally disengage, energetically disengage, maybe even energetically forgive. Not that I'm saying that you need to talk to this person or anything like that, but just energetically forgiving the person or the situation and starting to turn a new leaf over so that you can start looking at your love life in a new perspective and in a new way. Okay. Where you're not coming into the love sector with a sense of neediness, okay, or a sense of needing validation. You're coming into the dating scene as a heal and whole person who knows exactly what they want to achieve in the dating process. Okay. That's how this hidden gift is coming through. Okay. Let's see what else is coming through for you. What else do you need to know in regards to your love life? Let's see what else is coming through for you. How can you move forward in your love life? You have here, yeah. If you are, well, listen, this could be one or two things. You could have been married before in the past or recent past, and you could have gone through a divorce in the past or recent past. If this isn't that, it could be that you were in a committed relationship, maybe living with someone, a commitment here that still holds some type of space in your heart. That person, that experience, that love, no matter how that may have turned out, may still be near and dear to your heart. Okay, so you may still think about that connection. That's one. Another energy here that I'm feeling, if you were not in a connection like that, this could be you wanting, desiring, yearning, trying to call into your energy field this type of energy, someone who is committed, someone who is on the same level as you, someone who is a soul to soul or compatible partner. Okay, there you go. You have engagement right behind it. So again, either you were in a connection that was very serious, you were either engaged or married, or you are looking for someone who is at that soul to soul level. Okay, let's see what other card I can pull out for you. And I'm being called to this one. Let's see how else you need to move past your love life. So you need to let go of the trauma. You need to emotionally disengage from the sadness, okay? You could take a look at YouTube, and they have what's called heart chakra hertz solfeggio frequencies, and you can do that at the top of the day, at night. Lay down and turn on the heart chakra solfeggio frequency hertz. Close your eyes, put your hands on top of your heart, and allow that energetic frequency to start helping you heal from those residual energies. And this could have been from a very long time ago. It could have been from yesterday, 2 weeks ago, 3 years ago, 10 years ago. Whatever it is, something is living energetically rent-free in your heart. And there is a sadness there that may be attached to it. So that's why this is talking about you needing to detach, okay, yourself from that energy to heal that, okay? Let's see what else your guides have to say here. Blessings and abundance. You are in a stage where, as long as you are clearing, healing, and unblocking, okay, your heart chakra, allowing yourself to not be in a jaded energy, allow yourself to be in a more open kind of standpoint, being open to new opportunities, being open to remember that I was talking about the heart chakra. That's exactly where this yeah, you say it. Yes, it was my marriage 5 years ago. I got divorced. Then there you go. That's what's living in your heart. That energy, that residual energy from 5 years ago is still energetically linked to your heart. And this is talking about you needing to release the sadness of that experience, okay? And releasing the sadness of that experience is going to require you to work with that heart chakra frequency, to unblock it, to heal it, to let go, to energetically forgive whoever initiated what. It doesn't matter. This is talking about residual energy, residual forgiveness. Ace, come here. All right. So you needing to energetically forgive this person or forgive the situation, circumstance, or event. Extracting, taking away the lessons that you learned from that divorce, from that marriage, and reflect on what those lessons were, so that you don't do that again, so that that doesn't happen to you again, to mend or fix and heal those things that created a wedge, a sadness, the breakup, the divorce, the separation. So the needing to heal your heart chakra so that you are in this open energy of allowing yourself to see love in a different way, in a more mature way, in a healthier way, okay, in a proactive way. But in a proactive way where you're not allowing people with minimal effort to just come to your energy just because you want to date someone, or just because you may feel lonely, or you may feel like, okay, let me just, no, there has to be here a sense of you doing whatever it is that you're doing with dating and being intentional, because you know exactly what it is that you are looking for, okay, or that you're wanting to attract. Last but not least, let's take a look at the advice here for you, Brish. I hope these messages have been insightful. I hope they've given you a sense of clarity. I also hope that you can continue to be subscribed to the channel if you weren't already. And take a look at the playlist. There's lots there. Wow, it's like you're seeing right through. Yes, I told you I'm a born psychic clairvoyant medium. Yes, you could, if you want to take a look at my website, you'll learn more about me. But yes, yeah, so this is what's coming through. I read energy. Energy never lies. People lie. People can mislead. People can say certain things, but energy never lies. Thank you so much for the validation confirmation. Here we go. And this is it. All this time, listen, there's more than one message here for you, but I'm only going to take one, because this is very much what I was talking about at the top of the reading. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Thank you for acknowledging my special gifts. Trust me, growing up, it was difficult, but yeah. Yeah, you said, wow, it's like you're seeing through me. Yes, no worries. Thank you so much. So remember that I was telling you about all these things I'm telling you that were coming through. These are all these channeled messages are, in a way, if we were to just name it, I was just giving you strategies and techniques. That's exactly what I'm getting here. You need, again, to take a look at what you are looking for. Okay, what are those important qualities? And work on that heart chakra frequency. Okay, take 5 minutes before you go to sleep, lay down, put your hands on your heart, and listen to heart chakra frequency, solfeggio, to unblock the heart chakra, to help you heal from that situation that may have happened so long ago. It says strategy and tactics. Your decisions have brought you to a new chapter in spiritual evolution. Now is the critical moment for strategic planning. Everything that I've been telling you from the top of the reading is basically, that's the strategic planning that we're talking about here. Ensuring every piece you move is aimed at achieving the highest success. Remember what I just said. No. You know better than that. Thank you. You see, Bruce, when we set up healthy boundaries, my puppy knows better than to pull his wee-wee pad across the floor. The moment I looked at him and I said no, he let it go. Why? Because he knows, hey, she means business. She said to let it go. Okay, this is what I'm talking about. You generate that energy by making sure that you heal yourself. Okay, that's the energy. When you talk to someone, you approach someone, you're going to come across as someone who's healed, who knows their value, who is standing in their power, and someone who's like, listen, these are my standards, and it's okay if you can't meet them. I'm fine with that. It's okay. You want to talk to 5,000 people and DM people and all this other shenanigans that are out there, that's fine, but that's not what I'm about. Okay, you see what I'm saying? So you can be very direct, but also set your boundaries safe, you see? So that's what I was talking about. And they take it or they leave it. If it's too much for them, wonderful. Let them go somewhere else. That's fine. And if they are interested and they do value what you value, trust me, they'll come and they're going to be like, yeah, you know what? I want to build with you. I want to connect with you. I want to get to know you better. Okay. So again, this says now is a critical moment for your strategic planning, which we spoke about, ensuring each piece you move is aimed at achieving a highest success. Remember, strategy and planning are the keys to winning the game. I mean, it couldn't have been more nail on the head than that. Okay, there you go. Brish, I hope these messages have been insightful. I hope you continue to stay on my channel, subscribe, and please feel free to send 3 people that you know that you feel may benefit from my content or my channeled messages, and let them know about the reading that you had here. Thank you so much for joining, and feel free to share my YouTube channel link with like-minded souls and people in your social network. For those of you who have joined me today, thank you so much for being a part of this live, for asking those questions, for allowing yourself to be vulnerable here on this live. I greatly appreciate you, and thank you so much for your presence and for holding space for everyone that came forward today for their messages. I'll see you guys later tonight. Chances are I might be coming on tonight, so turn on those notification bells. And if you haven't gotten an opportunity to join, you may be able to join either tonight or throughout this weekend. Take care and have a good one. Bye-bye.